Everybody, Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, and his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, the Intentions, Thomas.
Well, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Any questions?
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight.
Well, there's one fighter here, as we've seen time and time again, that just doesn't have the physicality. He doesn't have the overall strength against his opponent. But what does he have?
Well, he has the greatest muscle that the human body has, the brain muscle. Use it. Be smart. Give angles. Get out. Keep your opponent off balance. If he's bigger and stronger, he needs a certain kind of set position to use that. Do not give that to him.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Hit, but he sends it right back. Good block by Bad Intentions. Halfway through round number one. Good exchange. He fires back. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own.
You know, we only show up when it's time to watch them do their thing for the fight. But they're really working at it day in and day out just to make weight. What's so tough about making weight in boxing?
Well, it can weigh you down. I mean, it takes discipline. And all of a sudden, it allows you a trail of excuses, because now you can start to say, well, gee, you know, I didn't do this, you know, it's the drudgery of it, and it's the consistency of it. When you have to stay at a weight and you have to watch that weight, you have to balance it where you're also going to be able to have a physicality when you get in the ring. You don't want to be weak, so you want to get that right balance where you're disciplined, you get the weight down, but you don't lose that physical edge.
Nice block by Thomas. Final 10 seconds of round number one. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Thomas's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Thomas. Good defensive skill with the block by Bad Intentions. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Able to counter that attack. What a chin. And can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing? Good counter punch. A stinging counter punch after some fine defense by Thomas. Fires right back at him. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue and red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Good way to protect the midsection. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Bad Intentions. Solid counter punch by Thomas. Good job staying away from the danger there. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Not able to land the headshot. And a sharp counter punch by Thomas. Thomas's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Well-placed counter punch by Thomas.
Keep your hand up.
Excellent counter punch by Thomas. Blocks away that headshot. Seconds remaining in this round. And this round comes to an end A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a nonstop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Another flush shot to the head. Thomas's strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A here.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
Good looking two-punch combination there. Well-targeted double jab by Thomas. Teddy, I know he's up on the scorecards here. He's got to be up on the scorecards, but he is getting really pushed here.
Yeah, he is. You know, this is a development fight. This is a fight where you come out of it and you get better. That doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you just get another W. He is learning.
Good counter punch. Halfway through this round. Thomas is employing a strategy that works really well for him. He's staying outside, he's utilizing that jab, and he's scoring when he can.
Yeah, he's recognizing the deficiencies of his opponent. He's got a slow, plodding guy in front of him who's a little flat-footed, and he's doing, as you said, exactly what he should be doing.
He turned defense into offense, comes back with the counter punch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay. And he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Wow! Thomas is hurt by a superb hook to the head. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Thomas is doing really well on the outside. Well, if ever you wanted to explain to somebody the benefits of distance while fighting, this is a perfect example by what we're seeing out of him on the outside.
Well, you know, so many times I see tall guys, and what the heck's the sense of being tall if you don't know how to fight tall? He knows how.
Blocks that belt line well. right back at him with a left hand. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
He's just not concentrating on the body as a target here, Teddy.
No, and, you know, you wouldn't mind if he didn't have to. In other words, it all depends on the scenario. This scenario says that he should be going to the body, and he should recognize that. And that's part of the talent of a fighter, recognition, that you have to recognize where the opportunities are.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Ten seconds to go in this round. Well, this round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you ringside.
This is one of those fights, Ted. It just feels like to me where it's going to be tough to really score. I mean, it's been a close fight.
Yeah, it's a hard fight to score because you have one guy maybe a little busier, but the other guy makes up for it because he's a little heavier with those blows. So it's a matter of maybe the taste of the judges, what they prefer.
Good job on the two-punch combo by Thomas. Thomas's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. You know, one or two wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first two punches, they set up the third and fourth.
Good scoring counterpunch by Bad Intentions. A crushing two-punch combo by Thomas. And there's the left hand working well for him again. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been nonstop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Thomas is doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Thomas is being very efficient right here. I mean, he's just picking his shots. His accuracy is through the roof.
Well, that's one of the talents, and you hope is a talent of a top fighter, is his ability to pick his shots, to be calm enough to see the openings. He's seeing everything right now.
That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Thomas. Solid shot again downstairs. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. What an excellent two-punch combo by Thomas. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Holy cow! Thomas is almost out of it there. He was stunned. He's having a much better round here. Earlier, we saw him being outworked, but right now, he's the one getting to work.
Yeah, well, you know, if you go out to a restaurant, you have a half dozen half-shell clams, you might get a tummy ache. Well, he's been eating a lot of left hooks. I don't know if he has a tummy ache, but he figures right about now he wants to get rid of that indigestion. And the best way, start attacking.
Accurate counter punch by Bad Intentions. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Blocks that belt line well. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Bad Intentions. Devastating blow by Bad Intentions. Thomas's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. End of the round here. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. It's turning out to be a very good fight because it's very competitive. It's one of those fights that's really hard to score.
Yeah, it is hard to score. It's going to be up to the judges now. Hopefully, they've been watching the way they need to watch, and they're confident enough to make sure that it's not just a matter of who's throwing, but, you know, who's really landing.
Thomas is doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. Bad Intentions is got no head movement whatsoever. I mean, this is a very easy target to hit here.
No, if it wasn't for his opponent snapping his head back with his jab, there'd be no head movement at all. But that's not the kind of head movement that you're talking about. He should be doing it on his own, getting away from the punches. But, Joe, if you haven't been taught it, it's not going to show up suddenly the night of the fight.
Able to show you his blocking ability. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Good block there by Bad Intentions. Thomas's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Thomas. Thomas is doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
Not able to land the headshot. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Good block there by Bad Intentions. Blocked by Thomas. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Devastating blow by Bad Intentions. Swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Parries that punch away. Way to block there. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Wow, is he defensively sound. And he returns on that exchange. Gets rid of that effort. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Wow, is he defensively sound. Jammed by an uppercut. We come to the end of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Boy, it's a very closely contested fight, isn't it?
Yeah, it has been, Joe, but it's going to be up now to the judges. Hopefully they have their eyes wide open because they're going to have to look really closely, not just at the action overall, but who's landed the cleaner, more effective punches.
See, he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Well, we told you it could be this kind of fight, and as advertised thus far, able to defend and then go on the offensive. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Nice block by Bad Intentions. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Targeted counter punch by Bad Intentions. Good looking right hand after he got hit. A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. Excellent counterpunch by Thomas. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. off the uppercuts. Great exchange.
Well, this round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. This is one of those fights, Ted. It just feels like to me where it's going to be tough to really score. I mean, it's been a close fight.
Yeah, it's a hard fight to score because you have one guy maybe a little busier, but the other guy makes up for it because he's a little heavier with those blows. So it's a matter of maybe the taste of the judges, what they prefer.
That's a good block by Bad Intentions. Able to get rid of that one.
Well, he told us all week long, hey, I want to keep it on the outside. I don't care where he is. This fight's not going his way right now.
No, it's not. And I don't care how long he is, how tall he is, but just look at his feet. When he throws punches, they're sliding forward. And that's why he's not keeping that advantage on the outside.
Now that's some fine work right there by Thomas. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Nice block by Thomas. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Oh, Thomas is! Wow! Thomas is the first knockdown victim of the night in this fight. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
And we send it up to the ring at the end of this fight to hear what the judges had to say.
Tonight, the judges have reached a unanimous decision. Your winner, Bad Intentions.
Bad Intentions is your winner by a unanimous decision.
Well, he started going to the body and it paid off for him, and it paid off for us. A good, solid fight.